Once in a small, picturesque village, there lived a young boy named Alex. Alex was known for his athletic abilities, especially in running. For him, winning was everything. He believed that success only came from being first, and nothing else mattered. One sunny day, the village organized a running competition. Alex was excited. He had been practicing for weeks, determined to prove he was the best. The race was a big event for the village. People from nearby places came to watch. Among them was an old man, known for his wisdom, who had traveled a great distance just to see the race. As the race began, Alex and two other boys from the village lined up at the starting line. They were all eager and determined. But Alex's determination shone the brightest. The race was tight, but in the last few meters, Alex pushed ahead with all his might and crossed the finish line first. The crowd erupted in cheers. Alex felt a surge of pride. He had won, and that was all that mattered to him. However, the wise old man in the crowd did not cheer. He watched silently, his expression unreadable. Fueled by his victory, Alex wanted more. Another race was arranged, with two new competitors. Again, Alex emerged victorious. The crowd cheered loudly, but the wise man remained silent, his calm demeanor unchanged. Alex noticed this, and felt a mix of confusion and pride. "Another race!" Alex demanded. The wise man stepped forward and introduced two new competitors, an elderly, frail woman and a blind man. Alex was baffled. "This is no race," he protested, but the wise man simply said, "Race." Alex ran alone, easily reaching the finish line while the other two remained at the start. He expected cheers, but the crowd was silent. Confused and somewhat deflated, Alex turned to the wise man. "Why do they not cheer for me?" he asked. "Race again," the wise man said. "This time make sure all three of you finish together." Puzzled, Alex agreed. He stood between the old woman and the blind man, taking their hands gently. Together, they started the race. Alex matched his steps with theirs, moving slowly and patiently. It took a long time, but eventually they crossed the finish line together. This time, the crowd's reaction was different. They cheered louder than ever, their faces beaming with joy and admiration. The wise man smiled and nodded in approval. Alex felt a new kind of pride, different from his earlier victories. "Old man, I don't understand. Who are they cheering for?" Alex asked, looking at the crowd. The wise man looked into Alex's eyes and said softly, "Little boy, in this race you have won something more valuable than any other race you have ever run." This time, the crowd cheers not for a winner, but for a lesson learned. The wise man continued, "In life, what matters is not just how fast you run or how many races you win. It's about who runs beside you and how you help them along the way. Winning is not just about being first, it's about making sure others can cross the finish line with you." Alex listened intently, his previous understanding of success and victory slowly shifting. "In your life, you will run many races," the wise man said. "But remember, the best race you can run is not the one where you finish first alone, but the one where you help others, where you all finish together. That is the true meaning of success." The wise man's words lingered in Alex's mind long after the race. From that day on, Alex ran many races, but his approach to them was different. He helped others, encouraged them, and sometimes even slowed down to match their pace. Winning still mattered to him, but not in the way it used to. He realized that the joy of running together, helping others, and seeing them succeed was far more rewarding than just coming in first. As years passed, Alex became known not just for his speed, but for his kindness and his ability to inspire and uplift others. The races in the village became events of unity and camaraderie, and the cheers of the crowd were no longer just for the fastest runner, but for everyone who crossed the finish line. In the end, Alex learned that life is not just about racing against each other. It's about running together, helping each other, and finding joy in shared success. The old man's lesson stayed with him forever, shaping not just how he ran, but how he lived his life. And so the race of life went on, with Alex no longer just a runner, but a beacon of hope and togetherness in his small village, inspiring everyone with the simple yet profound lesson of the wise old man.